everybody, it's Shakira from GlowBeautyWellness.com and welcome back to my channel. I realized that the last time I posted a video was about 4 weeks ago, but my absence has not been in vain. I have been away studying, no, not abroad for a super advanced exam. I've been away studying for my group fitness instructor training, and I had to really take a step back from YouTube and my other social media pages because back in July I actually took this test. That was the first time I took this test and I failed because, in all honesty, listen, I shed a tear when it said failed on the computer, but I also, you know, after I kind of got over that initial reaction, I realized that Shakira, you could do better. There's room for improvement, obviously, because you did not pass that test. So I had to get real with myself and had to take a step back from certain things because I am a lot of other things. I wear many hats. I'm a momtrepreneur or entrepreneur. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and if you are a stay-at-home mom or you are an entrepreneur, you know that in addition to your business work, you may be studying for something, or you may, or you have 10,000 other things that you have to do in order to keep your house flowing. I mean, whew, honestly, I mean, there are not enough hours in the day for momtrepreneurs and stay-at-home moms because you always have so many things to do. So in addition to, you know, my studying, I was trying to do my other reading, which I love to read, and I love to read all the time. I'd rather read than do anything else like watch TV or something like that, but I just really love to read. But when I was studying and trying to incorporate my group fitness instructor training and my leisure reading, you know, schedule, it just was not working, and that is honestly why I didn't pass the first time. But what matters right now is that I did pass, and I want to give you a few tips. If you're studying for the ACE Group Fitness Instructor Training, I want to give you some tips on how you can pass, so let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need to do when you get your packet of stuff is you need to study. Of course, you need to read. These manuals come with DVDs. The first manual is the ACE Group Fitness Instructor Manual, and then you have your workbook that goes along with this, and then you have a DVD, which I tried to watch one time, but it's kind of dated. Sorry, ACE. But you get on your education portal, which was cool. But really, what I think helped was reading out loud. Yes, like you're back in school and you guys trade paragraphs that you're gonna read. You are the only one that's gonna read those. So I read this book until I knew what the heck it was talking about, okay? You gotta read it, you gotta read it out loud. I feel like that is what's gonna give you the best results, because hearing it, okay, if I'm reading like The Power of Now or something like that, I can read it quietly, you know, not a problem. But something that you're going to be tested on, you're gonna need to read that out loud to yourself and read it as many times as you need to. So I actually read this book for the second time. I did go over my workbook. I read it for the second time though in a week and a half, because I just read, you know, I have that kind of time and that ability. But if you don't, if you're just starting this, then definitely take your time, read it aloud, and really focus on this book. And then of course you got to do your manual work as well, or your workbook stuff as well. Then when it comes to the more difficult, more intimidating part for me, this is the ACE Essentials of Exercise Science for Fitness Professionals. This is when you're getting into the muscles and into all the systems of the body, the circulatory, the endocrine system, the muscular system, all these systems. You got it. You have to have an idea of how they work. We're not trying to become doctors here, but you are going to be working with people, and we people have muscles, we have bones, we have all these aspects of our body we need to have a handle on, so that when we're working with people, we know what we're talking about, we know what precautions to take. So the best advice that I can give for this one, the more challenging one, is to just take your time, give yourself a little more time. Use this book along with YouTube. Look up these systems if you're having trouble understanding, and watch videos that kind of break it down a little easier. A disc does come with this one as well. A DVD does come with it, but again, I couldn't really follow that DVD either, so I actually use this book in concert with YouTube. It helps out a lot. Another thing that I think helped out a lot is using flashcards. I did this for a lot of the stuff that I knew would be on the test. So after taking the test, I kind of knew that I did not need to stress out about all the technical stuff, but you do need to know a lot of stuff in this manual, like your terms and stuff like that. So definitely write them down on a card. So I wrote down, this one is on spattle teaching. I highlighted spattle teaching, and then I highlighted what spattle teaching is, all the extra stuff. Try to just put down new body positions by referencing body parts, just something simple so that your brain can remember it. And then you go over these babies over and over and over and over and over and over until you have your exam. And even when you have your exam, I took my books with me and I studied in the car. I did my flashcards. I even did a quick meditation because I was nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. But you gotta study and study and study. And I mean, if you are a better learner than me, then congratulations to you. But this girl right here, I had to repeat. Repetition is key. Another recommendation I will give to you, in addition to just studying and studying, don't worry about anything else. I mean, worry about your kids and your spouse and stuff like that. But you definitely have to dive into this information and make sure you know it. You know, don't just memorize it. I mean, you want to memorize it, but you want to know what you're reading. You want to know what you're talking about, because eventually you're going to be working with people, whether it be online or in person, and you have to have this knowledge so that you can give the best advice and run your class the best way that you can, right? So that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to check in with you all and let you know where I've been, let you know that we're going to have some workout videos coming soon. And until the next video, I hope that you have a really fabulous day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.